Hello everybody, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I'm Christo. This is the wonderful Anbennar. We are playing as Wex. We recently defeated, in only a relatively minor conflict, just over booting them out of the Empire, our old northern enemy, Goward, who is now losing to Laurent. Hopefully, this will serve to keep Laurent weak, because we are just about to turn on them. Now, the problem with turning on them, we have a 4-4-5, which is good. It's not as good as ours. Our general is an 8. Pretty good, pretty good. Obviously, shock is all that matters right now. The fire modifier on cavalry is literally 0, and the fire modifier on infantry is still 0.55, and they have no offensive fire pip or defensive fire pip. So yeah, the fire does not matter. Oh, that's interesting. I appear to have broken this. You can't close that. Or is that default? That doesn't look right, does it? I think I must have broken that tab slightly, but you can still escape out of it, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, what else are we doing? We're conquering the south. We're working on trying to... Oh no, we just got the reform pass, that's right. So absolute stability. Oh yes, so I was going to fix this. It seems like this is broken, right? 100 development if the Emperor has 300 development, 150 if they have 450, and 150 if they have 600. I'm just going to check on that one. That should be pretty trivial for me to fix. Right, the other thing happening in this war is we're taking Moonmont, which is good, because it's going to give us +1 tolerance to the true faith. I didn't read the actual text. Located at the peak of the Moonmont, the temple of the highest moon is a place of reflection upon learning. Doubling as a seminary, much of the dame's organized clergy make lifelong connections in its high halls as they discuss the nature of divinity. It also gives local goods produced plus 0.02. It didn't occur to me that that might be global as well. Oh, it looks like it's not, sadly. Because it's not applying here. I guess that's just applying here. Yeah. Maybe that means the tolerance also isn't applying and I've just misread it somehow. But it does say tolerance 6. Oh, 6 tolerance is the cap, isn't it? Is that right? I think there's a cap. Hang on. Ah, Wiki says there's no max. So, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, I have checked. This is a localization bug. I have informed. It's from the extended content mod. I have let the dev know. They've already fixed it. So that's cool. I don't know when they'll I don't know what their push system is like, but I imagine that will get fixed later, which is cool. You're in port, huh? You don't look like you're in port. Ah, right. I'm selecting a ship behind the ship that's in this battle. Okay. Anyway, let's keep things going. Anyway. Where were we? Back from fixing. I am going to take the province just in case, basically. But I'm not convinced it's going to actually give us a tolerance to true faith. If it does, that's great. For sure. Are there any other great projects I should be shooting for? The Lake Palace, I think we already looked at. Monarch lifespan is nice. For sure. What does this give us? Globe modifier, fort maintenance down? That's nice. That's nice. That's a lot of money, especially later in the game. Whoa, harsh treatment costs 20%? That is bonkers. That's really good. If you don't know why that's good, there's a couple of reasons, but one of the reasons is that harsh treatment, there's a number of different stacking cost reduction modifiers that can make it exceptionally cheap. And harsh treatment raises absolutism, which means one of my favorite ways to crank absolutism is to just do tons of harsh treatment, basically. But also, when you get it down to, I think it caps out at minus 90% cost, at which point this would cost 5 mil points, which is kind of crazy. 15 mil points to say, go away, revolt for at least like 10 months, even if it's a 100% progress chance. It's crazy. It's very powerful. Like that. No rush to get it though. This gives max absolutism. Holy heck. You would need to... Province owner needs to have accepted culture. So that is, you know, that's tricky to get. Laurent not feeling the love on the great works, huh? Across the sea here. This one's going to be a bit tricky. Sorcery place +2. But yeah, that one's religion locked. That's unfortunate. So I don't think we're going to be able to get that one. I looked at these already. What's this one? Monthly autonomy change. Aha, yes. So this is the thing that I noticed, which I can now show you. Oh, hey, I know that castle. I've been there. That's fun. That's not a fake castle. At least I'm pretty confident that's the castle I'm thinking of. Hang on. Yeah, that is 100% Bran Castle. That is fun. Let me get up the image for you so I can show you. There. Try and tell me that is not the exact same castle. That's so fun. It makes sense because, yeah, as you can see from this, province owner must have the vampire's estate or part of the Castorian legacy or has an Ascanti legacy or is Dostinor. The first one is true in this case, by the way. This mod has the Masquerade, which is a very cool fantasy concept. That's really funny to me. This is very much like, can we go visit Bram Castle? We have Bram Castle at home. I like that. Anyway, yeah, I've been here, which is why I recognize that. Oh, sorry, and why that's relevant is this is the castle where Vlad the Impaler was at various points. I don't think it was always the seat of his power. I think it was at one point. Vlad the Impaler is the, you probably know who he is, but he's the Romanian king. Duke? King. I'm not sure. Were they a kingdom? I think they were a kingdom. But yeah, he fought the Ottomans and stuff. And was pretty incredibly brutal. And the stuff is based off him. I've also just noticed this is Castle Bran. It's Bram Stoker's Dracula, isn't it? Not Bran's. Anyway, just thought that's interesting. So anyway, what does this one actually do? Autonomy change. That's pretty good. It's not bad. What's this? Oh yeah, and are we going to be able to use this? I wonder how you get the vampire estate. Maybe we can get a vampire estate. Could be kind of cool. Part of the Castorian legacy. Has an Acanti legacy, or is Dostinor. Pretty sure we're not any of those things, so maybe not. One of the following: accept the culture is enough. Cool. National force limit 20%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What's going over here? Wow, look at that art. That's great. Is that base camp, but magic? I think it is. I'm really liking looking at all of the history things. Hang on, let me get up a picture. What do you think? Is that meant to be that? It's kind of close, right? There's the kind of this mountain in the background, kind of like this. And then the sweep of this, kind of like this. Obviously, they've made this mountain kind of look more imposingly tall and steep here. This glacier, it's kind of like this. I think it could be. I think that could be meant to be Everest. I'm not sure. I also realized I kept sharing the Discord by mistake there when I meant to do that. But no matter. There's nothing secret in there. It's a public Discord. Anyway, what does this one give us? You need to be an elf, unfortunately. Never mind. We won't be able to get the advantage of that. What does it give you? When upgraded, unlocks a new Magi Estate privilege. Unlocks mass-produced inscripted weapons artificer privilege. That sounds great. Shame we won't get that. Queen's Throne. What does that look like? I'm having fun. You get a subjugation CB. When you upgrade it, can build more roosts. Oh, this is a harpy place. Cool. Harpy majority oppressed. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, sorry, last one. The Great Library of Korshes. Okay, so this is Alexandria. You need to be in the culture group, unfortunately. Have culture accepted by the owner, and you have to like the gnomes. You get idea cost down. It's a shame we won't be able to get anything from that. No, none up here. One more over here. What's this? Have to be orc or part of the Castonorian legacy. I still have no idea what that is. Yearly army tradition decay minus 2%. That's so good. That's flat 40 army tradition base. And that's not, you know, increase to 40 base. That's really good. That's really very good. Cool. Anyway, back to actually playing rather than just playing, you know, spot the similarities between pictures. Just got to keep on top of this coalition. We are going to be, I think, peaceful for a little while here while I get this aggressive expansion burnt down. I do want to. I don't want to have to constantly be improving relations to avoid a coalition. It's well, it's no fun. New idea, Diplotech and load stability. Yep, sounds good. And there's our Diplo ideas filled out. Nice. Good stuff. So your next idea group, should it be admin? I feel like it should be admin. Just the sooner we take admin, the more coring we can get done, right? Seems prudent. By the way, if you're going to play EU4, I strongly advise, I mean, you know, this isn't always possible for everybody. Oh, don't crash. No, it didn't crash. Phew. I strongly advise getting a shortcut key that activates an auto-clicker, because there are some bits of the EU4 UI that are so much nicer to interact with when you don't have to click 20 times. Oh, hello. They've come back with a vengeance in the south. Whoops. Should have kept a closer eye on that, huh? Well, you don't have to click 20 times to click 20 times. Makes some things much nicer. You would like peace. Yes, you're more than welcome to peace. I would kind of like a little bit of your land. I'm meant to be reducing how much aggressive expansion I take. I'll declare a separate war on them if I want to take some of their land. And it'll probably be you that I declare on instead anyway. I want some access to going overseas here. Who is the cultural majority over here? It's humans, but there's just a bunch of kind of gnomes and dwarves and all kinds of things. Okay, yeah, I want to start kind of expanding around the coast, expanding across the coast, just away from the empire, basically. But yeah, we'll let you go for now. I want to save my aggressive expansion for more important people. Don't need to be improving with them. Already capped on relations. You may go. Jolly good. And yes, we should be able to scare them out of these sieges, I suspect. Anti-monstrous conquest. Was that you declaring? Yeah, these guys. That's true also. If we can get down here, we can do some monstrous conquests, which will be nice. How big are you these days? 20,000? Oh, God, with a mage king with 6. He's 54, fortunately. Okay. I keep seeing regent court religion and thinking, oh, they're in a regency. He's pretty old, though, so hopefully he won't be around for too much longer. He is human, isn't he? Well, given what we know, it's not necessarily an obstacle to him living a very long time. Don't know if vampires have unnatural longevity in this mod, but I imagine they do. Now I think about it for a second, this castle is a vanilla great work. That's why there's this asset in the game. I was giving the modders a little bit too much credit, perhaps. That's why. Ooh, they have a heavy ship. Interesting. Well, I would rather not lose any ships, but I would like to get plenty of naval tradition. You know what I should change? I should make this much taller, huh? How hard would that be? Oh, it would be kind of easy, though. Don't talk like that. That's not how I talk. It would be kind of easy to do. Combat UI? Yeah, I could probably make that work. Well, not this episode. Not this episode. But I might go and mod that. This would be so much nicer if it came up to, like, here, wouldn't it? You could see more of when your ships were engaged and things. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Anyway, but for now, we win, you lose. I'm going to go repair and port for a moment. And then I should actually be blockading this, shouldn't I? I'm going up here because this is where we have our bonuses. Where's our port bonus? There it is. 25% shipyard repair. Ship repair, rather. Shipyard repair. Hopefully the shipyards never need repairing. Retrieval Moonmont. So yeah, let's take this. 14. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but it's got to be done. I don't even necessarily think it is going to give us what I'm hoping for. Let's finish blockading them. But just on the off chance it is, I feel compelled to take this. Come on, baby. Yes! That's great. That's really good. That's kind of bonkers good, honestly. +1 tolerance, just this province. I mean, I guess it's just the same as a great work, but it's free. It doesn't get downgraded when you occupy it. A champion of the joust. Yes. Yes, to complement our ruler, I will take the legitimacy hit. Yeah, I mean, he seems bad compared to compared to our mages, but how old is he? 33. He could have had a younger jousting champion. God, I'm almost that old. Can't be thinking of that as old when it's my age. It's not quite, for the record. I know there are mothballed forts. Don't worry about it. I'll defend them. No attrition on sieges in your own land. Except, I mean, no attrition. You can lose men. House of Wex is shaken. Hang on. What's going on here? House of Wex is shaken. We acknowledge it. That's fine. Gnomes. Nice. They're currently oppressed. We can get them to coexistence. 25% autonomy and Anbennar cost. No. It's worth it, though. It's worth it. We'll get that autonomy back down. Can I reduce it? I should reduce it. When is our next... Do we need to get to peace urgently? No, not for 3 years. Good. Our next decrease estate lands cooldown is what I was asking, by the way. For those of you not watching the screen while I'm talking, which I know is certainly one way to play. To watch. Tier. I would kind of like land off you, you know. I'm just constantly taking more land. No, we're gonna just take some money. You can keep all your alliances, honestly. Works out the one with the second guy. It's all good. Any more coalition problematic people? Yes, you. Woodwells 30. That's probably okay. Could start trying to improve relations with these people, but I mean, they're so mad, but they are getting happier at 9 a year is quite a lot. But yeah, I think the people we've taken electorships from are realistically, they're not going to be friendly for quite a while. Why am I fabricating on you? Oh, did I decide to not take this until I'd fabricated the claim? I bet I did. Whoops, a daisy. Okay, fully occupied. Give me... Well, what would it cost me to take all your land? Honestly, doable? Doable. I feel like. But I should just take the ones I have claims on. Well, what gives me the mission completion? You need... all these provinces, but not the Knoll Hills. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. What happens... Can you bypass missions? Because it looks like you can, but if I... Option 1, keep them under our thumb. Am I going to be able to click that? Ah, if you directly own it, you get Fate of that. In which case, you... Okay, keep under our thumb probably just means... Keep it. Keep the land, I suspect. Okay, fine. But to do that, we need all these provinces, but not the Knoll Hill ones. So what if we leave them with the Knoll Hill ones for now? It's really not much different. Wait. What? Not taking this province is more aggressive expansion. Oh, full. I'm learning. Full annexation is a different peace deal that causes less aggressive expansion. Since when? Has that always been the case? Did I forget? Well, I think we just take the places that don't take dip. And the one that's part of the Empire. I think that's what we do for now. Unless I really want to... No. Because we should do this, and then we should claim the rest. Because there's no point... We shouldn't be wasting aggressive expansion on taking non-claimed land, and we shouldn't be wasting Diplo points on taking non-claimed land. With the exception, obviously, of... taking stuff that's in the Empire. So that, and money, and war reps... And I think your alliances... I'm fine with your alliances, honestly. Yeah, you're welcome to them. They're all fine by me. Cool. So this is going to cost 254 admin points to core, which we do not currently have. But nothing, I guess. I could give some land to these guys. Yeah, because we're going to get the instant annexation on these guys. So I should just give them lands. Nice. That works. We're going to annex them in a little bit under 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, cool. You core it. I don't want to core it. You core it. Grant province. This one. And this one. And this one. This one. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is he going to forget and give them this province, knowing that he was going to integrate it and then release it as an independent nation? No, he's not. Are they ever going to lose this claim? Yes, but not for ages. So I think I will give it to them, and then when we integrate them, I'll release it as its own little province. And also, Sagambar, once I get the integration event, I'm going to re-release them again as an OPM on whatever their lowest dev province is, like here maybe. Cool. So what do we need? Still just 2 buildings here, which we can now get the second one. Nice. Probably temple. Should we get the mage tower, by the way? Mage's estate more influence does seem good. Dev cost down. Dame's tier precursor relapse inserts porcelain or ivory. So I should build it here. Right? This is the perfect place for it. But I think I'm not going to do it right now because I need to be completing missions with this money. What did I need the money for again? Oh yeah, did I ever really get to grips with this friggin' mission? We need Woodwell to like us, and one known country with Rosility, which is you, right? No, it's you, to like me. So I need both of these guys to like me. How much do they need to like me? 150. Not allied or anything, just 150 relations. Okay, let's start working on that. You're going to dislike me for a while because of aggressive expansion, but we can work on it. And someone that we don't need to be improving relations with, like you. Or was Netcliffe one of the other options? Not sure. Anyway, we'll make these 2 guys like us, and then we'll see what we can do about Lawrence. Oh, yes, sorry. Where I landed on this is you have to break the alliance with Lawrence, so we should probably finish Goward first. But I think we're ready. We got 63,000 manpower. Lawrence armies are pretty pathetic. I think we're in a good spot. This we need to core. What's this? Heretic culture. Right, because they're not accepted yet. I do have 4 slots available, and I do know that we're going to get more and more of this culture. These guys are currently suffering from the heretic culture here. 10% less culture conversion. I didn't actually realize that. So maybe I should accept this culture. And the way to do that would be to state this, which I can do no problem now because I'm not going to core this province in the end. Ditto there. Good. And then it's suddenly 12%. And then we can integrate it. Nice. Good stuff. Cool. You are guaranteed because I released you. I'm going to get rid of that guarantee. So we need what? 150 relations? Yeah. Because Because you are my... Capital is in the region. Let's check they are in the region as well. Region Lensensa. This one. Lensensa. One of the following. Opinion of 150. Yeah. Okay, so come back from there. You're not a subject, are you? No, cool. Do we have any Diplo slots? We don't. I could break the alliance with... Oh, right. We will have one shortly, because I'm in the process, I keep forgetting, of breaking the alliance with the Magisterium. Cool. So I will... Oh, maybe these guys are actually going to be the ones that are harder to improve relations with. Maybe I should save the Diplo slot for them. Could also... Oh, I filled out the slot, so make vassal. 65 low desire, and... Oh, it still costs us stability. Humbug. Well, we're going to do it anyway. Aha, it didn't. Nice. That did work, even though the tooltip was wrong about it. Nice. And... I will temporarily enable scootage. No, that doesn't actually improve that. We'll just suffer with them being over. People might offer to aid them. I think we'll just live with it. Yeah, the desire will tick down pretty quick as they get over it, basically. Okay. What else do we need money for? Oh yeah, have we built enough buildings for the United Grand Duchy yet? Currently 81. Own provinces, culture sound at least one building. So options to add to would be these ones. This one has decent production. We haven't unlocked the production building yet. Any good manpower gain ones? Not really. May well be bumping their manpower in the future, but... Oh, I haven't got this in the capital yet? We should really get one in the capital. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to do that right away. And then... Yeah, I guess just 2 of these. So we were 81, weren't we? So that's 18. Oh, not quite enough. 1 dev click there should make it enough. Cool. So do we turn on Lauren? What can I ask them for right now? Not much. Let's just focus on doing this for a second. So I actually remember. Keep giving me trust. You know what else I could use? I could use trust to make them break alliance. You got any problematic alliances? This guy. Yeah, I'd rather not fight them. See if we can get them to break their alliance. It'll be funny, right? Break your alliance with someone because we're such good allies and then immediately invade them. Won't be immediately. They probably get some more allies. Once we've broken an alliance with them, they'll probably ally Laurent, actually. If I rivaled Laurent right now, I bet they would ally Laurent. So we're going to go after them first, then break the alliance with Laurent. That works. That works. Okay. Coalition-wise, you are mad. Cheer up, chum. You, I will ally. And yes, I know that puts us over, which does hurt. Can I focus yet? I already am, actually. Yeah. Don't feel like I can get rid of any of these relationships. This is probably the most useless one. Because the election is pretty locked in. So you're not that keen on us. Who do you like more? Westham is a pretty close rival. I guess our relations with you are not perfect, so we could easily shore that up. I think we scrap this alliance in order to get the Diplo slot back, basically. They're a long-term friend, so we can get it back later. They're a historical friend, so they'll be, you know, easy to get as an ally if we want later, but they're not a military important ally. And I think having B-Peak and Invar locked in, and then the others that we can, you know, go to if necessary, is enough. But yeah, I'm going to really madden them because we're going to break the royal ties as well, which will understandably make them a bit upset. It's the kind of thing that sometimes requires a whole reformation to accomplish. But there we go. There goes our extra Diplo slots sorted. Marry them instead. Woodwell done improving, so we'll take an alliance with them. Good. And a marriage and a gift And we're going to have to do quite a few things, I think, to get Woodwell to like us enough. But yeah, we're not in a tearing hurry, but I think we might as well get these alliances up while we have a moment here. And hey, you keep giving me that trust. How old is the ruler, by the way? 63. So he's probably going to die relatively soon. Have I got you as a special interest, by the way? I do. Good. Anything else I should be doing with money for this, by the way? 10 provinces have barracks, but we're not going to do this for a while because it needs 40% army professionalism. What's the bonus again? Oh yeah, that's right. You get those is based on which ones you get. I was thinking about aristocratic because it just seems cool. 10% discipline, 50 cav flanking. It does only affect the mythical cavalry regiments, but mythical cavalry just sounds pretty dope, doesn't it? Yeah, quantity for force march, cheap, is nice. Although force march, I mean, I do use it, but it's more useful when battles are close. Because realistically, when you're transporting troops in the later game, you just use boats, because they're so much faster. What else do I need? Lunar over identity. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. Right, we need a rampart for this. Yeah, let's focus on that. It's 460. Cool, so we'll save up for that now. Other improved relations that need doing? You're already capped, aren't you? Yeah. Just keep working on you. Mysterium, just keep giving me that trust. Alright, they basically completely trust us. So now let's rip the rug out from under them. We should also finish topping relations with you and you. BP we want to keep really, really sweet and happy. Silverforge, let's keep them happy as well since they're currently voting for us. Statesman died. This guy's cheap. He must be an event spawned one. I think he's one of the event spawned ones we got from the unification with the Dame's Head bunch. Let's do it. It's still quite expensive, but for 3 points, that's worth it. That's worth it. There isn't a cheap one for you, is there? No. I think I'm happy with the power costs. We could even promote him again. 5 a month? No, that's too much. Too much for now, I think. Too rich for my blood. Let's come back from one that doesn't matter, so we actually have a free diplomat to be out here doing stuff. Alright, will you give me anything other than trust? Oh yeah, I forgot there's request. Relative as heir. That's really powerful when you think about that one. You give me some money. I'm going to use all my favors to just get money off them. Some magical progress. Good. You have some of Lawrence's money, so you like us more. And you're human, yeah, so we can marry you. Magical relic located. Informants have located a magical relic. Yeah, I'll spend money. Beef up the adventurers. I'm fine with that. Right, and I should have been getting my claims on you and Vern as well, actually. Just gonna do that. BP is kind of locked in. Come back from there. So Magisterium, you're happy enough, yes? Yes. Let's yoink some soldiers off them. That would be a move. I can't break alliance. It needs 50 favors. Okay. Great power break your alliance. They would do it. Create a truce between Magisterium as us, as well as lower their trust of us by 5. Yes. Do it. Break the alliance, and then I'll break our alliance. It doesn't matter that it creates a truce. It's only a 5-year truce, which is the same as this would get us. Nice. Roaming robbers. Defeated. Cross truce is over. Could maybe go to war with them again. Cost restored, plus 82. Sure, buddy. If you like. That's very funny to me. After we pinched Cost off them. These freaking infernal court guys. Causing problems. So yeah, that just renews the same truce, basically. Although, sorry, that's a one-directional truce, so it just gives us the truce, right? Where is it? I don't see him. That's funny. Ah, there it is. No, that's Moonhaven. Oh, probably just missed it. Corruption or 2 inflation? Not thrilled about either. Oh my god, our inflation is so bad. We have been taking a lot of money off people in wars. I'm going to pay to reduce that. Okay, so Road to Divenhall is finally done. Nice! Go center 1 level of trade here and make silk. And we get the subjugation CB, which we're not going to use. And then we just need to finish off these last 3 provinces and we can get this. And then you... Right, so this is the whole... Do we want to declare war with restoration of the Union? Join the offensive wars, 20 trusts, or we get a permanent claim? I would like us to get a permanent claim. So we need either a statesman or a diplomat, 150 opinion, viciously mock 'em, 5 army professionalism. Okay, so opinion with you. It's going to take a while because they are very upset. A wandering wyvern? What? That seems bad. Wandering wyvern, 50% trade power modifier. That's not great. We've got influential adventurers right now, though. Another one completes. Which one? A worthy capital's finished. Nice, with our latest building there. So, do I want to do this? No, right? Because 50 years of great project upgrade cost. I'd rather have that when we're going to level 3. But I really don't like leaving missions that you can fulfill unfulfilled. So I'm just going to do it anyway. I just don't like not having the ability to have the pop-up come. So, yeah, we're not going to worry about that. You are improving them. They were one of the problematic coalition people. No, don't sell titles. Oh, I almost instant hit okay on that. Crap, I meant to summon a diet. Which we can't do right now anyway. Some ritual nobles. Okay, and there goes the alliance. Cool. So, truce for 5 years, and then we can go against them. Good stuff. They'll break the military access. But I should do it just as soon as possible here. Another mission fulfilled. United Grand Duchy is done. Nice, because we've got all of those buildings built. 25 years of reform progress growth. It's really nice. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah, we will cancel our military access as soon as we can here. They have done it for us. Good. They are doing more anti-monstrous conquest. It gives us a claim on the area, right? Not on their whole country. Be kind of OP otherwise, I feel like. Yeah, the Donistor region. Which is that whole bit. Daravan's Folly we'll be going for next. Okay, we could upgrade sensitive trade, it's true. It would give us more splendor. I normally go into a golden era when we go into the absolutism thing, but I've come around to the idea that maybe the sooner you fire it, the better, because the snowball getting going earlier just makes your life easier. Later. This whole opportunity cost situation. So maybe I should be going around upgrading sensitive trade. How much does it cost again? 200? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should be doing that. Places like this. Can't because it's not a state. Whoops. Pay attention to more attention to that. You should be a state. Can't do that yet. You should be a state. I am not worried about governing cost right now. Result of refugee policy. 50 crowns and 20 admin. I don't think it should cost you... I mean, I don't know. Maybe this will make it overpowered, but I'm really not sure. It should cost you 20 admin and 40 crowns to get one development. That's, I mean, that's not a very good deal, because I can get one development for 28 dip, or, you know, admin, and no crowns. It seems like it should be a more impactfully useful thing, I feel like. Anyway, go patrol admin cost. They're currently already integrated. There's no particular reason to move them around. Although, actually, there might be. So they would leave Moonmont, and what are they giving us? Production efficiency and local tax and trade value modifier. And they're going here, which is currently worth more, and they both have coal. So yeah, I'd rather have you in Iron Hill, actually, because its production's a bit higher. Its base tax is lower, but its production is higher, and its trade value is higher. So yeah, let them do as they please. I'm not going to encourage it, because they're already integrated, but let them do as they please. Nice. So moves. The elves know. You want to be in the nice, prospering Wex Hills. I am going to continue to extend those monopolies so that we can keep getting some sweet, sweet mercantilism. Should probably get rid of them. I mean, for our short-term money. When I was just talking about snowballing, for our short-term money, we should not have those. But are you coming down? Or has anyone helped you out? No, no one's helped you. Good. If our prestige should be trending up now, right? Ah, no, of course, because of the unlawful imperial territory. I've saved the empire by taking this territory. No gratitude these days. God. Yeah, you... how else could I make you like me more? They already trust us. Do we need trust for this? No. And then what are the next stages? Let's look at the next stages of this whole West Dameshead situation. Have I even done the claims one? No, this needs... Ruben needs a spy network. And you need a stronger thing. And you need stronger navy, and you need more diplo rep. Okay, then who? Ruben Ter. Which is who? Rub in Ter. Ah, which is you. You're the one with the subjects, right? Yeah, we can start working on that. Are you allied to Laurent? No. Excellent. You rival to Laurent? No. Okay, yeah. I mean, I bet we can get Laurent to fight all our wars for us against you. That would be amazing. I love that. Magical study demands money. Damn it. No. Can't afford it. Can't afford it because I need this rampart. The other things we need for the defender of Anbennar. The borders countries have to like us, and no area owned, which basically comes down to this area. We have to turn on Laurent, basically. It's the next step. We also need these people to like us, but yeah, that's just that's an aggressive expansion thing. It'll come in time. Okay, come back from you. Magisterium, we definitely have no relations with you now. Good. We have one ally, and we're just waiting on that truce, and then we can go in with our war against evil. CB. Excuse me. What else should I be doing? I'm spying on you, spying on you, spying on them. I think that's good. Just some aggressive expansion management and keep on keeping on. We do have max manpower, which obviously I hate. Maybe I should be spying on you, because I could go to war with you soon. And you're allied to Vern, so maybe I go to war with you and I full call. Yeah, okay. So we go to war with Vern, which is not for 6 years, but let's make sure we get claims on them as well as Vern. Come back from them. In fact, we could do that now, but we should be at war. We have max manpower. I have Imperial ban on them. Conquest on you because of that border dispute. There's no particular reason to fight you, and you're allied to Silverforge. How about you? Allied to our subject. It's kind of weird. And allied to the person that we're trying to improve relations with for the other mission. Which we're really not going to be able to do for ages. Allied to rival. Wait. No, you're not. What? Oh, Anbennar, right. Anbennar, rather. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be possible. 150 relations. Is that possible without an alliance? I'm not sure it is. Could we do it right now if we had the alliance, by the way? They need to be viciously mocked. We have to have 80% of our force limit. We don't, but we could relatively easily. 150 relations. So if we allied them, we'd be at 71. If we proclaimed a guarantee, is guarantee 20 relations or 10 these days? It's 10. I say these days to like cover the fact that I can't remember. Like maybe it's changed, you know. 71, 81, gift, which might be expensive. Gift takes us to 106. Royal marriage is 25, right? Yeah. What are we at? 107 goes to 131. Plus influence nation. So we can get there right now, as long as we can afford the gift. So let's take a look. Gift is not that expensive. It's gonna be like 100 ducats. So we'll wait a little bit while the aggressive expansion ticks down. But yeah, it's doable. It's doable. But I need a war, man. I need a war. How about you? You're transferring trade power to me. Vern would decline. We'd just get 2 small guys coming in to help you. Yeah, that seems like a good war. Let's pay for the forts. Why go to this war, by the way? Just to take some money, basically. Not the most noble of ambitions, but an honest one. And we have manpower. Got to use the manpower, you know? Not really any reason not to. Oh, when's our Seas Land coming due? Next year? Yeah, okay. We'll wait a year. We'll spend a year just wasting this manpower. In fact, we won't. We'll recruit more troops. A few more cannons. And then a bunch of infantry. Because we need the troops for the Corvinia thing as well. And we might as well spend manpower by putting it on the field, basically. I can still make a state up here. I want to do that? I think so. No real reason not to. I mean, the autonomy is not going to drop any faster, so I guess there was no reason to either, but... Those demands money. Nope. Not this time. When's our truce with Goward? Got to keep an eye on that one. 7 years, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. All doable. All doable. Does this give us claims on the Gnomes region, by the way? Doesn't look like it. But the Gnomes region is very undeveloped, so... They all moved. Sorry, not Gnomes. Gnolls. All the Gnolls moved north, anyway. So no big deal. There's our first claim on you, excuse me. There's no possible... Oh, I gave away the land to my subject. I'm a foolish, foolish man. Oh, consul's died. Nuts. When's our truce with you, Till? Okay, the truce... By the time the truce is up, we will have annexed this vassal. Right. At the cost of a lot of admin. I need to remember that. To get a bunch more admin. That means we can stop spying on them. Magisters want base tax. Who's going to give me something? That's what I want to know. Yeah, base production in exchange for a marketplace in Gidzen. There's no center of trade here, so that seems foolish. But it's not very expensive, which is good. Manpower in exchange for a barracks. Barracks is always good. Yeah, that's a good, fine spot for a barracks. Sure. Sure. Stability 3? Get out of here. What are you talking about? It's just asking for comments. Although comments are a good thing in this universe, I guess. Because there's dames to So do you count as having been our vassal for 10 years, or is it from when we made the change? It looks like it's from when we made the change. Who else should I be spying on? Maybe you? I don't have the adjacency to get any more claims on you. Do we have the adjacent claims thing yet? We don't. Should be keeping their relations high. Why did our relations with you drop so much? Weren't we at 40? Has core? Crap. Oh, that's a real problem. We can probably still make it happen, but it's now getting tougher and tougher. So that's not going to happen anytime soon then. I'll push east. Nuts. Okay, well that accelerates my need to do a push through this guy. So maybe that's what we should do. You know what? We could make them relate. Ah, I can't make them relinquish the core because it's the wrong culture. Could culture convert it? For only 23? Maybe I should be doing more culture converting. That's cheap. I mean, this is a very low debt province, but still. That is cheap. 30% opinion hit, but that'll tick down, and then they won't have the culture, the Havs core anymore. Let's do that. Sorry, well, they will have the Havs core, but then we can go to war to get rid of the core. It's a long-term play to just get some permanent claims. Permanent claims are pretty good. They reduce the AE and the coring cost. Maybe just the coring cost. B-Peak, you would like some condottieri? Sure. Which army are you after? You're willing to pay nothing for either army. In what sense do they wish to hire condottieri? Game. Interesting. Not quite sure what's going on there. Library health study. Nice. Improve relations with you. Could always do with better relations with our electors. Is the election still unlocked even with just 2 of them? Yes. Got to keep checking that now. We're running a little bit closer to the edge. Nice. Whole bunch more added by them, meaning they've finished coring. Excellent. Only 7 years till we get to yoink all of them. It's going to be a huge increase in our economy. We've got 423 dev right now. They have 170 alone. That's really good. It costs us a lot of admin, though. I really should be saving up admin. Hey, unlawful territory, an excuse to go to war, but it's with B-Peak. No, B-Peak, you wouldn't do this to me. You wouldn't go to war, would you? B-Peak, this is unacceptable behavior. They'd probably say yes to giving it up. They do like me. Yeah. There's only one country that they've swallowed up here. So make them get rid of the highest dev one so it has the highest chance of surviving on its own. But now they're going to be really upset with us. Please don't be a... they are. I thought we might be able to give them a free city, but sadly not. Right, well, more improved relations with B-Peak. It's unfortunate. We can still make our relations with them quite a bit better. Yeah, lost that border conflict CB that we were never going to use. New tech. Diplo. Yes, we definitely want to be ploughing through some of these. Wow, Sailors modifier. Can't wait. B-Peak had a trade league. Interesting. Seize land. Yes! And we can because everyone's loyal. Yoink. Excellent. Finally making some headway there. Any new privileges we could get out to get rid of some of the land? Just so we could... No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. New claim coming on you. Very high dev land, this, is it? Honestly, Vern, can you have better land for me to steal? Aha, we can get a claim down here. No, I can't. Why not? Need 20. Am I not spying on you? Oh, nuts. Who's this? Ah, right. This is the mission guy, isn't it? Yes. Relations with these guys are also not quite high enough. Let's focus on that for a second. Obviously, we're not quite done with Laurent yet, but still. Oh no! And I started paying for the forts, and I didn't need to. Nuts. All right, here's the claims. Good. We get 10% aggressive expansion and a subjugation on. Whoa, a subjugation on them. Nice. That's pretty good. Cool. Hey, Laurent, you want to come help us subjugate this guy? Bet you don't. But I bet you will. They will. Gonna call in the guy that we just made friends with, which conveniently breaks our relationship with them. Do we need the relationship anymore? So, because the next step, any known country, capital must be true. Not in the upper wine bay, lower blood wine, or lower wine bay. Is not part of the empire. Is not a subject. Has to have 100 relations. And... all known countries, one of the following must be true. has a capital in the region. So there must be a country with a capital in the region and a capital outside of the region who is not in the region. Sorry, outside of the region and outside of the empire, who is not a subject, who likes us. At which point we offer the wine bay. We will offer to the wine based statelets the opportunity to join the empire. The higher their opinion will improve the chances of them joining. Okay. Interesting. Oh, and it shows us them. Cool. Okay. That's a fun way of expanding the empire. I like it. Cool. So we'll come back from. I don't need to be spying on them. All right. Finally, excuse to throw our young men into conflicts. Something that I'm always looking for. To the meat grinder, boys. I'm going to leave some men at home just for... Oh, hang on. This is going to cause a bunch of progressive expansion, isn't it? Think it through. Think it through, Christo. 58 total war score. So they're not that big. They're not that big. And our aggressive expansion over here is like non-existent. Ah, caution. What's that? Declare. And then start improving with these wine lords as a priority. Down speed. Over we go. Charge. Good stuff. So yeah, the wine lords we need to boost opinion with. Was it opinion and trust? No, just opinion. Okay. So some of them may say no. It is a decision they will come to regret. Can't improve relations with them while we're at war with them, obviously. So who else? You. You in this war? No. Good. Let's improve relations with you. And then it's obviously this guy who'll have great opinions with us because he'll be our vassal, which means we can improve relations up to 200. Coming in for the siege. Looks like we're winning at sea because of Laurent. Which is great. Let's get this blockade. Oh, actually, someone's already blockading it for us. Amazing. Is this the capital of anything? No, it's just part of this guy. Okay, well, we will take it anyway. You're subject or an ally? You're an ally, actually. So let's see. They don't have rebels are active. Oh, they do. Sorry. 7 from rebels. 7 is not enough reason to not kill the rebels. In my humble opinion. Can you cast siege magic if it's not your ruler doing the sieging? I hope you can, because I think through various mechanics, it looks like there's going to be good ways for us to get various magisters, but it seems like the ways that you get magisters actually in charge of your country are a little bit less reliable. So, don't know how accurate that is, but that's how it seems to me. Good stuff. So we've got some money coming in. Any buildings that we want just for actual wealth rather than anything else? We already have marketplaces in all of our centers of trade. Can start doing production. Oh, no, I can't. I can do it in my neighbors who have already built up enough. Are you full on building slots? No, you just already have one. Okay. This not doesn't have a shortcut? Can I set one? I can. It should be Z. Nice. Think I need anything else here? Yeah. I should probably save up money for workshops, to be honest. We don't need that many of them. Well, there's no hurry to spend the money anyway. Let's come in and get this siege. Split this to get these sieges. Oh, hello. Stack wipe a clock, it seems. Nice. Let's call it down here. State that? No, don't state it so I can take this land without coring it. Full coring it, rather. I'm spying on you. I'm still spying on you. Maybe I should make these guys a vassal. Does that work? 100 opinion. 150 opinion. That would work. We just made these guys a vassal. Oh wow, this episode has gone longer than I intended. Okay, so the Wine Lords will be our quest in the next episode. Until then, thank you so very much for watching. And yeah, once we finish dealing with the Wine Lords, if it's not time for war with Goward already, then we will turn on Lorent, because we need to be getting rid of these last little bits of the Empire that they hold. But anyway, thank you so very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one for, yeah, the subjugation of the Wine Lords and the turn on Lorent. See you.